The Coyle Blue Jackets have come off a set of 3 great years where they have made the playoffs every year and had only had 3 losses each year. This offseason, the head coach position was changed from Coach Shane Weathers, who is now the AD, to Coach Marcus Cooper, who was the offense coordinator last year. COVID obviously took a toll on every team in the entire country, but specifically in Coyle, Oklahoma, Coach Cooper has said his team hasn't had a consistent practice schedule due to the COVID precautions changing in his area.
Practice for about a week. About a week, and then when all this hit, then we shut down for a week. Then we got the okay this week to go back to practicing. So we've been off for a week, and then we were on for a week, off for a week, and then back on.
One of the things that I immediately asked Coach Cooper was if his team would be playing against Pioneer Vale this Friday night, and he said that they canceled that game, but next week was still going to be on the table.
We canceled the second scrimmage because a couple of teachers got canceled or came up positive, so we had to cancel the week 1 too because of positive test. So I think we'll still play this coming up week. So
the graduated senior class that left last year was a big part of this team, as they only have 1 returning senior. Coach Cooper speaks to the difficulty of losing that many starting guys and having to fill those spots this year.
Last year we had 7 starters and 2 backups from the line, so that hit us real hard last year. Just having those guys with all that, success they've had in the past and everything like that. Having that many seniors and leave in an 8-man football is tough for us. Even though we're a small school anyway, so I mean it takes a toll on you when you lose that many seniors in 1 year. So,
when asked about the strengths of the team, Cooper was able to say a lot to the attitude and respect that these players have.
The strong suits for this group that we have this year, because they're really eager to learn. Okay, they'll get out there and they'll look you in the face, look you in, and just want to soak in everything that you're providing for them, as in schemes or whatever, and work ethics and stuff like that. So with this group, I don't have a problem with a kid coming just wanting to be there, or being late, or anything like that. Everybody's there on time, early if they have to. You don't have to worry about getting rides and stuff like that. They'll find their own ride to get there. So I mean, this group is eager to learn.
When asked about the negatives or things to work on this season, all Coach truly had to say was just that these guys were young and unexperienced.
The only thing about it is they're all young. Yeah, like I said, 1 kid, returning starter. 2 or 3 of them didn't even play in the backup role. So this group, that's the only thing with this group. No, there's no experience except for 1 player. That's it.
Coyle has some guys that stood out in Class C's rankings, but sadly the other returning starter senior decided not to play football this season. The 6'5", 325 O-lineman is a big loss to this young Coyle team.
Yeah, Austin Dellerset didn't come out this year. He worked for the school or something, but he didn't come out this season. We were kind of relying on him to be a nose guard in there, to be a plugger in there in the middle, and he decided not to come out. I think he's just staying in the classroom. So, yeah, yeah. So that hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit. Hurts our numbers a little bit. So that would have been the only other. I mean, I'd say other starter, but he was a backup last year. So, yeah.
This season, the Blue Jackets are going to have to take a different angle with only 13 players on the roster. The players seem to have their heads on straight, and Coach Cooper seems to have a plan, so it should be exciting to see where this team lands. Although Coyle doesn't play this week, next week's matchup against the Yale Bulldogs looks like a matchup they're ready to face. My name is Ryan Schroeder with your Coyle High School football preview.